On January 15, 2009, a mere 2 minutes after takeoff, an A320 aircraft encountered a violent collision with a flock of hundreds of birds. The birds were sucked into the plane's engines, resulting in the complete destruction of both engines on both sides. The aircraft lost control instantly, and its power system collapsed immediately. Captain Sully, with 42 years of flying experience, swiftly assessed the situation. After the attempt to restart the engines failed, he promptly engaged the auxiliary power unit. He then had the co-pilot retrieve the quick reference handbook to search for solutions to the engine failure. Furthermore, he urgently contacted the air traffic control center, demanding an immediate emergency landing. The tower, upon hearing the situation, cleared 3 runways and prepared for the emergency landing. The aircraft resembled a powerless glider, descending rapidly, with the bustling city of New York below. After a calculated judgment, Captain Sully calmly uttered a sentence that left everyone stunned.
We are unable. We may end up in the Hudson.
This decision was astonishing, because there had never been a precedent in aviation history of a commercial aircraft successfully making a water landing. The survival rate was virtually zero. The command center urgently contacted the nearest Teterboro airport. However, based on Captain Sully's experienced assessment, the aircraft's altitude was only 853 meters and still descending. It was impossible to reach any airport. Just as he finished speaking, the aircraft signal disappeared from the radar. Separated from ground communication, Captain Sully attempted to restart the engines repeatedly, but his efforts were in vain. The co-pilot followed emergency procedures step by step, but their attempts proved futile as well. At this moment, anyone else might have been overwhelmed and blank-minded, but not Captain Sully. In order to avoid causing more casualties and property damage, he steered the plane away from the city center. He then informed all passengers to prepare for impact. Panic spread among the passengers. Some prayed to God, some cried in fear, and some were already sending final messages to loved ones. The aircraft was now over the Hudson River. Captain Sully meticulously maintained the plane's stability. If either the nose or the wing touched the water surface first, the plane would immediately lose balance, potentially disintegrating or exploding. He had to ensure the plane entered the river as level as possible. Only by doing so could they have a chance of floating steadily on the water surface and saving the lives of all 155 people on board.